In the mountains of Virginia, you can find some beautiful ancient things, but you'll have to look underwater to see them. We're talking about the brook trout. Brook trout are relics of the last ice age, left behind when the glaciers receded. They are tiny, and they are gorgeous, brightly colored with spots and calico patterns. Brookies, as they're often called, are unique in the Commonwealth.
The brook trout is the only native salmonid to Virginia. Rainbow trout are native to the Pacific Northwest, and brown trout are from Europe. But they are naturalized in multiple streams across Virginia. But the brook trout is our native fish. It's also our state fish, by the way.
And we are blessed in this part of the country, Southwest Virginia and here in Giles, where we do have quite a few brook trout, especially up high on a lot of our creeks.
Brook trout are not giants by any means. They usually run 4 to 8 inches long. A big fish, maybe a foot. And you find them in what anglers like to refer to as small water. I'm talking about these narrow mountain streams. You got to go up to get to them. That's part of the charm, because you have to go to some of the most beautiful places in Virginia to find some of the most beautiful fish in Virginia.
You're going to spend your time getting into an area, so you got to spend the effort to get to the spot.
Wild brook trout are found in Virginia in our higher elevations, or where we have a lot of groundwater influence, spring water influence, and the cold waters.
They don't mind small water. They can survive in just like a teacup, basically, a little bit of water.
While they may not need a lot of water, what they do need is clean water. Pristine, cold, sediment-free, and with plenty of insects to eat. The problem is, through the years, we, people, have spread out and encroached more and more on the places brook trout call home. In the process, we wiped out some prime brookie water. But here's the good news. The VDWR says it might be possible to reverse that trend.
And so that's kind of what we focus on as an agency, working with private landowners and other partners on doing things to improve habitat in those watersheds to allow brook trout to recolonize those areas that they used to live.
A comeback story with a happy ending for Virginia state fish, the brook trout. And there's nothing wrong with that.
Well, it's just a really cool fish. It's probably arguably God's one of his best creations. It is absolutely gorgeous.